give us some insight to what your background is. I'll just kind of leave it open to hear more about you.
So I got a virtually full scholarship to study economics back in the day. Didn't really particularly like it. Less than 2 years into it, I decided to drop out to play poker. Forfeited the scholarship. Poker led to my first startup, a cashback service for poker rooms. Led me to blockchain eventually. Our player numbers were growing, but the revenue was not keeping track. And I was like, man, these poker rooms are not paying us out correctly. But I have no other way to prove anything because there's no transparency. Eventually, when I heard about blockchain, I'm in San Francisco at the stage. I had worked in ad tech in New York City before that. I had known about Bitcoin a couple of years before that. I thought it was cool, and I knew that this would be useful for online poker industry. I'm at this stage focused on SaaS, software as a service, and applications, and I'm like, everything needs to be fast, and it has to work really well. Even in just Web 2 world, vertical integration, a single software may have to have a second service to amplify it. So I knew about like building more than one thing into a single platform. I'm like, this is the slowest database I've ever seen. Why would anyone do it this way? Maybe 4 to 6 months later, the same friend that introduced me to Ethereum showed me her wallet, and she had shown me 6 figures, and she said, yeah, this is like around 10,000 last time I showed you this. I was like, oh, okay, let me take a look at this again. I hate to say it, but that's what got my attention again. I was like, okay, that's interesting. Yeah, then I was like, okay, I finally get it. Online poker, for me, I was complaining that the metrics were not right. There was no transparency. There's middlemen in between. This would solve that. Like if we had transparency in the data and the metrics and the blockchain, I would have a way to prove that they're cheating. Whatever they're doing, I had no recourse because I had no data. I had to just accept whatever they're going to pay us out. Long story short, I spent most of my time trying to scale Ethereum. I was just going to these crypto underground meetings in San Francisco and meetups and such. Got introduced to my co-founder in San Francisco Blockchain Week in San Francisco 2018, in like January. 4 months later, he said he wanted to invest and also become a co-founder. And that was the beginning of our labs. We kind of entered the market and created the lab during that bear market of like 2018, 2019. We couldn't even get in front of an investor. They wouldn't even take a meeting. The token model wasn't proven yet, you know? So it was a tough time, but we really believed in the industry. So we never lost faith. We were like, no, this is what we're doing. We like this a lot.